Often you need a one transistor amplifier, and that has to amplify in the audio range or the high frequency range or the VHF range, very high frequency range. Of course you need in that case special transistors that have the properties to amplify in the high frequency or VHF range. But this circuit is a circuit that always works. You have of course to adapt the transistor for that specific frequency range, but all these values here from the resistors etc. are good and made to make this one transistor amplifier operate properly. So 3K3 here, 3000 ohms, and here 1K potentiometer, because you can change the value from that potentiometer here. You can get the optimal amplification factor from this transistor. Because in such a circuit, a grounded emitter circuit, the amplification is decided by this resistor compared to this resistor. Anyway, this is also a very important capacitor, Cx. It sets the frequency band where this amplifier works. That's very important. And another issue is that with these types of transistor amplifiers, there's always a quite critical relation between these two resistors, the base resistors, that set the transistor into its working point. But for this amplification circuit, these values here and here are always properly 27K, 10K. However, for all frequency bands, this cap is decisive. And I made a table here. For audio, a BC547B is a very good transistor. The input and the output caps can be between, say, 470 nanofarad and 1 microfarad, or 3 microfarad. I prefer always in audio circuits non-polar caps, here and here. When you want to amplify frequencies in the 500 kHz band, say for an IF amplifier, you can use the BC547B, good quality transistor, but the input and the output caps must be in this range. And the capacitor here in the 500 kHz band must be approximately 10 nanofarad or 47 nanofarad. When you want to use this circuit in the 100 megahertz band, use a real high frequency transistor. NPN, I cannot predict that. Input cap 15 picofarad, output cap standard values here 15 picofarad. And also for the amplification, somewhere between 15 picofarad and 100 picofarad. In the 30 MHz band, good transistor 2N2219 for the input cap 50 picofarad up to 500 picofarad, output cap the same And that are the more or less classical values from this 1 transistor grounded emitter amplifier. Our camera runs out in 2 minutes, so here the table again, here the schematic again. This is, by the way, the decoupling unit, 100 microfarad, 0.1 microfarad and 100 kilo ohms or 470 kilo ohms. Wish you luck.